Okay, that's it. I have tried to hold my tongue, but I can't take it anymore. I am so sick and tired of watching liberals bitch about Pete Hegseth and his Quantico meeting tomorrow. God, they just go on and on about how it's a security concern to have all the military's top leadership in a single publicly disclosed location. I mean, does it put our nation at higher risk? Yeah. Is it against all best practices that the defense secretary should be aware of and following? Sure. But that's what alpha leadership is all about. Putting the men and women under you at unnecessary risk whenever you want. Sorry, you betas on the left don't understand that. People are like, why would Pete risk national security to gather every general in one room? Hello? Because he needs applause. Duh. Who cares if he's tanking readiness or wasting millions of taxpayer dollars on flight crews and hotel rooms? Have you considered how cool it looks when you can point to a room full of 4 stars and say, yeah, I made them come here because I was bored? Mic drop, libtards. And yeah, maybe some generals are nervous. And yeah, maybe some commands around the world are disrupted. But look, if you can't handle a little unnecessary fabricated chaos, maybe you don't deserve the stars on your shoulder that Pete never earned, generals. God, the left just won't stop complaining that he's manufacturing tension and playing pretend as some kind of strongman. Yeah, and it's not like this meeting and his speech could have happened over Zoom. You can't just use video calling to talk to a group of people. That's not what it's there for. And besides, Zoom isn't warrior style, okay? And all of the whining about transparency and chain of command and logistics, those are just excuses from people who don't appreciate the theater of power, okay? This is how you command respect. Surprise, spectacle, and drama. Real men are dramatic, you leftist. And they wear stage makeup. Lots and lots of stage makeup for all of their speeches. Sorry, you don't know anything about it, what with your healthy respect for institutions and belief in the Constitution. Oh my God, shut up about the Constitution. Who even cares about irrelevant bullshit like democracy and due process and respecting the sacrifice of active duty and veterans instead of treating them like photo props? Besides, maybe they should have just considered not being suckers and losers for once.